Hello everyone and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. With me today is CeeJaey. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, dude. I'm doing great. Looking forward to this really high action-packed game, I hope.
Yeah, it's going to be Highpander versus PremTech, two teams that are very, very good and very, very strong, and they've proven themselves to be, well, probably, I guess, number one and number two for previous seasons, maybe this season as well. But I heard, a little bird landed on my shoulder, CeeJaey, and told me that you had some gossip,
Not so much gossip, just explanations, I guess, of what certain
now
lineups.
It's not gossip now after all.
It's I suppose you can call it gossip. I mean, just about the lineups. Obviously, Highpander, his first game against Chess Club, they had a couple of changes. Kisakala's playing Scout today instead of Mr. Epic. Kisakala is actually the main Scout, so that's going to be a boost for them to have their main Scout back. And Polk can't play. They're American Heavy, who played in the first official, and as far as I'm aware is their main. So they have Husky playing. Husky is a Norwegian Heavy, formerly of Chess Junior.
And I approve,
He's someone to look out for. He's playing in high at the moment with a team formerly known as BDSM. I'm not sure what they go by now, but he's a very good Heavy. But one thing I'll ask is he takes up a lot of heals in the games I've seen him play. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays alongside Hildreth, who, according to my Prem Stats GPS, which I put together, is a demo that takes up a lot of heals.
Yeah, so then you got two people be like, you should heal me, and the other guy's like, no, you should heal me. And the medic's like, why can't I heal both?
Well, yeah, I mean, if it kind of depends on your playstyle. I mean, if you're expecting a lot of heals, you might get yourself into certain situations when normally you would survive. But I mean, like I said, Husky is definitely a player to look out for. I'll be very interested to see how he copes in basically a match between two of the best teams in Europe at the moment. So if he can prove himself here, he's going to be definitely have a strong future.
Yeah.
But on the other team, we've got PremTech, obviously, and there are quite a few different players. Obviously, their flank changed since last season. Last season, they had Juicer on Scout and Shadowburn on Soldier. Nowadays, they are running the Atomic and Uber's flank combo, brought over from Chess Club. So that's slightly different for them. Tracker is playing Sniper instead of CeeJaey. CeeJaey is supposedly their main sniper, but Tracker will play when he can't. And I think CeeJaey said to me yesterday that he was spending Easter with family and stuff. Same reason why Cobbs isn't playing. So they've got It's Mint playing. And on Pyro, they have Lex, as Sendry also come up to tonight's game because of Easter commitments. Because it is Easter today, GPS. Have you had a nice Easter?
Yeah, dude, I've had a nice antisocial Easter. I just been in my room. I think like the most exciting thing that I did was that I bought groceries and I did laundry. That's like the most exciting thing I did. And,
it's productive. Productive.
Yeah, dude, I just love it. I just don't have to talk to anyone except you right now, which is great because we get to talk about video games mainly.
Video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm really looking forward to this match. Definitely going to be interesting to see how Tracker is going to be doing because as I remember, he did play for Stacked and he did a pretty good job with that as well. A bit of a different style than CeeJaey, I think, so we will see how that plays in. But also, we got to look out for Husky here because, Heavy in this level of play. It's very much like aims and everything, but positioning is, out of position.
Do you want some inside info on Tracker GPS?
Oh, yeah.
Because I love reading the Twitch chat, and Blooddrunk says he played against PremTech a few minutes ago, so I'm guessing fair enough was the warm-up game for PremTech. And Tracker is on fire, so that's what Blooddrunk says. So, yeah. I mean, Tracker's actually played for Chess Club and Stacked in Prem already throughout his career in TF2. So this will be the third different Premiership team he's turned out for. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see that Kresnik is back for PremTech. If I remember correctly, it was Phantom who played for them in their last game, I think, which was an arguably easier game against Wasp. But Kresnik and Nursey play together for Kids Next Door, the American Highlander team who play in North American UGC. They won Platinum last season, obviously did very well last season in ETF2L. So I think that'll be a bit of a boost for them to have their kind of main combo back. And obviously Maito is the demo. Very good demo for PremTech. So the core of their combo's back and ready to play. It'd just be interesting to see how the alternates on their combo will play. What do you know about WarmTick? How do you feel about WarmTick?
I haven't played it, so it's hard to get. Don't have a feel. I've only casted one match of it, but I have played the Arctic, which is fairly similar. So we will see. Also, Fromolo and Tracker is going to be an interesting combination because I do think they're very solid, but also very, very different here.
Also, I think look out for Zoob. This is a soldier-friendly map if they get in the right positions. I'm expecting Zoob to go huge against Ubers. I mean, whoever wins that battle is going to be interesting. We've got the mid fight now. GPS, trying to take it away?
Yeah, so I'm just watching the middle fight here. Oh, it looks like Tracker got the first kill on Husky there, going off right off the bat. That's losing their heavy, and Kresnik going down as well. Atomic goes down, so it's 2 for 2. A soldier versus a scout's the only difference right now. It looks like PremTech is taking the forward hold here, but they seem to be pretty even. You know, they've both lost their heavies, just respawning right now. Nursey is down though. What? Oh, Kisakala doing some work there. And that's a pretty big pick here. Let's see, Sprayer, he's going to be feeling some pressure pretty soon here. If there's anyone to pressure him though, but yeah, fairly nice engagement here from Highpander.
Yeah, looking very strong. I mean, they lost Husky very early on, but the rest of the players just followed in. So yeah, that's looking really good for Highpander at the moment. And it's exactly those crates there the Uber is used. It's forced onto Hildreth. Hildreth got to low health, and Sprayer uses it. He's down to 20 HP. But yeah, Hildreth's going to jump in and get taken down there by the NG. And now it's all about whether Highpander can take this forward hard.
Yeah, so let's see how they decide to do that. Well, Hildreth and HiGPS is down, so that is 2 Aerodyne classer. Oh, but Husky takes on Maito. It's a nice pick there, keeping their own demo alive.
Wow, yeah, I mean, the cap goes down for PremTech, but then Kisakala there, getting a couple of kills, takes down Polar, actually forces his Deadbringer, sorry. But Highlander just going to walk back onto the point. Husky just using that beef to just walk forward, but the Uber is used, and Atomic takes most of it. And Polar gets the backstab onto HiGPS, and the kills are just coming out now. On from Highpander, Hildreth getting the kill onto Atomic as that Uber wore off, and then Hildreth getting really aggressive, taking that high ground on the crate, and he's just doing really well. He knows the meta. That red crate for blue team, the opposing team's crate, is very, very necessary. So it kind of blocks that top right-hand area. We can see Tracker here holding on the far right side, and he needs to get a pick, but he's going to get backstabbed. No, the spy's there. Grinchable sees him. Doesn't manage to get the kill though. But yeah, it's all about controlling the high ground, getting in their faces. Soldier's in, and he forces the Uber. Great play there by Ubers. Gets taken down, but that Uber is forced, which is the key there. It's key.
Look how far forward they are into the enemy side of the map here. Oh, it looks like they're just going to rotate back underneath and just regroup there. Gotta be careful though. Nursey does have that.
Oh, big headshot from Tracker, takes down Sprayer, and Sprayer is going to be up for 10. Not going to be up for 10 seconds now. Nursey at 85% Uber, 90% coming now, and surely PremTech are going to get this. Oh, the backstab from Grinchable, but I don't know. Was that a drop GPS? I don't think it was, but that is huge, and that cap's not going to go down now.
Well, let's see.
It might, but it's going to be very slow.
Neither team has a medic present. Oh, never mind. Sprayer just joined in here, and they will be able to regroup here thanks to that heal. Oh, but Tracker killing Hildreth. They seem to...
Look at Kisakala. Look at Kisakala. He's just cleaning up on those kills. Picks up 2 there, and there were Atomic and Kresnik. And yeah, Highpander still holding on to this point, even though it's half capped. And desperately, Ubers is trying to make some difference on the top right there. Kisakala gets another pick onto Tracker, and that's going to be really good. That's going to allow you to move forward now for Highpander, and that allows Fromolo that space, which he used to great effect to take down Ubers. But I think this cap is going to be given to PremTech now.
Granjabal with the backstab on the heavy. It was just standing there being a rock, you know, preventing Fromolo from doing anything using the Fist of Steel. Taking him out, though. And
big pick by Tracker. Takes down Husky. The Uber's used, and it's only going to be used on Hildreth now. As the heavy was down, HiGPS also comes in, trying to get aggressive, trying to get some picks. He's rotating around into the banana. Takes down its mint. But doesn't get taken down himself, but that does mean that Highpander are going to take this cap down now. Oh, but no.
Oh, look at the flank
things in mind.
Oh, new unit. Oh, he's on the flank. Hasn't been spotted yet, though. Oh, this mini-center is going to be annoying. Let's see, where did he go? Oh, new unit. He's back. Dude, he's a ninja. Look at this. Oh, he's going for the medic. Oh! Didn't quite get it. Oh, and Grantabot wasn't quite able to do anything either, thanks to the distraction of Niyun there.
Yeah, lots of kills coming down on the side of PremTech, but the key one there is that Sprayer is alive and he has an advantage of about 20-25%. So as long as he can retain that advantage, he's going to be able to push across the point with it. He's well protected at the back, and he is running Medigun, so he's about 90% now. And I don't really like this from PremTech. They're holding behind the point. You really need to show your aggressiveness. Just allowing them to walk across the point. It was used quite early, but Highpander are already away across the point. Spying comes Grandjob, takes down Kresnik, big pick. But Highpander do get the kills that they need, except for Nursey though. Nursey is alive, and that means he's going to have 90% Uber by the time the rest of his team spawn.
Yeah, this is really, really close.
Lots of kills coming down, so PremTech are going to have to wait for their spawns. They're up now, but Spray gets domed by Tracker. Down he goes. That's another huge pick. And with Hildreth down as well, this is going to be pretty much a free cap for PremTech. Highpander need to force this Uber, otherwise it's going to cause much problems for them later. A big jump in by Zoob. Takes down Nursing, there's a drop! GPS! That is a drop, and I'll tell you that significance in a minute. Take over, take over.
What? Well, while you catch your breath there, I'm trying to get up the other stats here, but yeah, this has just been a crazy round back and forth here. It's really, really close. Highpander is about to cap it. It's going to force the hand of PremTech here to just stand on the point, and can they use this to their advantage here? Here comes the heavy. Oh, the lawnmower. Oh, Husky got to be careful though. He's a bit weak. Oh, Pyro's pressuring him, just keeping it off the point. Yeah, looks like PremTech will be able to capture this point here, and Highpander is forced to kind of retreat and regroup. Oh, look at this quick fix. They almost have it. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, I mean, Sprayer has full Uber now. He's going to walk onto the point, and all Highpander need to do is cap. Nursey only at 50%, and this is going to be
going up top.
This is Framello takes down Tracker. That's no sniper. And the quick fix is used onto Hildreth. He's walking across the point, and they can actually cap with that. And Hildreth just jumping in, gets the sticky onto Nursey. Nursey is so weak, doesn't die though. And kills are coming left, right, and centre at the moment. It's hard to tell who is in advantage of. Nursey is at 80%. Needs to get that Uber to help his team out, but he doesn't have the players to be healing. Steve is on that point. He's just blasting everybody off. Cap is so close to going down, and Maito is the only person who can really do anything here, but he's not going to be able to stop them capping. And it looks like this first round is going to go to Highpander. What a first round!
That was extremely close.
That was insane, and GPS Nursey so far was the only medic in Prem so far this season to not have dropped an Uber. So Zoob gets that accolade of being the first player to do that to Nursey. And he did actually type in the chat 120 ping, so maybe Americans playing on European servers, maybe he's struggling with the ping issue there.
Well, you just
but here we are onto the second mid.
100 ping earlier, you know? You just gotta just do it faster. Okay, so once again we have the middle engagement here. I'm watching Zoob. Oh, he gets a nice couple of rockets off onto Nursey. They're taking about the half health. Does force the sandwich. Another couple of rockets coming in. Let's see here. Oh, we also have Hildreth up top here. Zoob, he's looking to get some frags here. Oh, they're on the...
Oh, Nursey goes down to Steve. That's why Steve is just out of this world compared to other Pyros at the moment. He just gets into those positions, has that ability to just walk across the point or flank somewhere and just take down the medic, take down key players. And that's a huge pick. And Sprayer's got that 100% Uber, and he is nice and safe on that point at the moment, except for that Uber's jumping in, gets taken down by Zoob. And this point is under control of Highpander, and they're going to take this down quite a lot. You can use this Uber surely to clean it up.
Yeah, let's see here. Uber coming in. Other team does not have it. Ooh, Lex going down. Maito is dead. Losing their heavy Kresnik. Yeah, looks like Highpander really got this point this time around. It's not as even or back and forth it was earlier. So let's see if PremTech is able to break this kind of Highpander defense there. Once again, very...
Oh, the Spy's getting healed by Sprayer! Nobody has any idea that Polar is the Spy and he gets taken down. But for a minute there, Sprayer was healing him. We're just staring at him like, are you my teammate? He's got 50% Uber, Nursey has 80, so he's going to get that before. So if PremTech time this right, they are going to be able to cap the point, but well over a minute gone now for Highpander, and they're well in the lead at the moment. Only player down for them is Granger, but the Uber is forced very, very early, and Nursey is getting absolutely nothing out of this. Kresnik actually gets dropped by him, killed by Zoob, and Spray already has 100%, and they're going to be able to block this point with the Uber.
Now we got some soldier on soldier action here. Oh, headshot from Tracker there, taking down Husky. We also got Red Soldier here, Mr. Ubers on top here. He gets taken out by headshot from Fromelo.
Yeah, Fromelo there on an 8-kill streak, and this is just textbook GPS. This is just, you know, trading the Ubers, forcing the Uber before they can do anything with it, doing anything with it. Hildreth getting aggressive now. Kisakala getting in behind. You know, Steve is on the medic! Oh, doesn't manage to take him down, but Zoom follows in. Oh my god, like, this is the kind of game you need to watch. This is the kind of game you need to watch and just see these players and doing exactly the right things at the right time. Great teamwork there, and that's going to give a huge Uber advantage again to Sprayer, 70% and counting. Nursey just spawned again, but only 50 seconds left on the clock, GPS. Are PremTech even going to cap in this round?
It seems like they've, well, they might seem to be regrouping a bit better now. They seem to just have been purely oppositioned by Highpander throughout the start of the game and kind of just been focused down very, very nicely there. But yeah, I don't actually think they will cap this round. Maybe they will have a comeback round next round if they try some different strategies. Let's see if that works here. Yeah, Ubers, they're not able to do too much. Zoom's still alive, soaring like an eagle, and yeah, look at this. Just up top, shooting down, as textbook as you get.
Nursey does take down Hildreth with the arrows, though, and a few kills for PremTech. They are able to walk onto the points. Maybe they will cap at the moment. Grenjabob trying to sneak in there. He's pistoling Kresnik. Does take him down with the revolver. Doesn't get anyone else before he dies, though. But PremTech are so close to capping this point. They do make it go down. Husky, the only player really defending that point. He's eating a sandwich under now, keeping himself alive. But yeah, this is an Uber advantage as Nursey goes down to Kisakala. Medic of the season last season, taking his hand. Scout now. And Spray's at 50%. Nursey's not up for 10 seconds. Highpander just going to walk onto here. PremTech have no heals. It's going to be really, really difficult for them to stop. But Hildreth and Sprayer go down. Double backstab by Polar. Insane there by the spy. But Highpander already got 4 players up, but they're the players that are on the point. They're the ones that are capping. And then somehow Steve gets 2 kills.
Oh, he gets Uber shot by the medic. Nursey getting that 25% free Uber charge. But
in comes Hildreth. Is he going to get... Oh, almost got air shot. Gets taken down by the NG Mint. But PremTech are going to hold on to this for a little bit longer. And that time's going to tick down to 2 minutes now. But the medic is behind the point. It's equal Ubers. And I think Highpander are going to take this into a non-versus non-Uber fight.
Oh, Nursey there got sandwiched between Grenjabob and Husky there. Did get taken out very, very late, which is great news for Sprayer. And there you go, capping it, taking another round.
Yeah, Highpander just looking so strong on this map. I mean, for a team that's got the amount of experience that they have with the players that have played together for so long, they just have, you know, they're following up on damage, they're having players jump in at the right time, they're focusing the right players. This is really good. Demos get there, and Maito getting there quite early. Can't see Hildreth anywhere, actually.
Yeah, he's actually on top on the right side there. Let's see. Oh, he's in the air. Oh, are they going for a double bomb here? Oh, look at this pyro action. Steven Hildreth doing the flank there, and here comes the spy. Oh, almost didn't get the stab. Is he using the Spicicle? Is Grenjabob using the Spicicle?
Kisakala follows up though, takes down Nursey, follows up on that damage. Like I said, everyone just jumping in, getting the damage down onto the combo, and the flank classes like Zub and Kisakala just coming in, following up on that damage, taking down the key classes. Nursey goes down. This means another Uber advantage, 90% for Sprayer. He's on the point. Only 87 HP though. You got to be careful. Gets hit by something. And he needs something. He needs someone to get to him. Throw a sandwich. Does get a sandwich there from Husky. But even at the mid-fight, you can see they're going for Tracker. Tracker domes from Mello. Down he goes. Does get taken down by Kisakala, but just a second too late there. So no snipers for either team, but there's just the aggression coming out of Highpander at the moment. They're so far forward.
Backstab from Grenjabob taking down Nursey. Sprayer resting at a good, solid 100% Uber. This is great news for Highpander.
I don't know, there's lots of kills coming down though. Sprayer's used his Uber, he got forced, but he's got nobody around him. And the players that aren't there are just weak. Husky gets finished off by Lex. And yeah, this is looking not so safe at the moment for Highpander. They had the aggression, but I think maybe they just got spread too thin. Hildreth using those pipes just to kind of ward people off. And I think Highpander are going to have to maybe give up this point. There's just so many PremTech players, but Kisakala can't do anything. Both
the
snipers going
double
down.
backstab from Polar. They're getting the sniper and the demo. Excellent, excellent picks there, yeah. And he also stayed alive. He didn't die, so that's 2 for 0.
Yeah, both spies doing quite a lot of work at the moment. Polar just doing really well, taking down that sniper. Sniper is just so key on this map, and if you can take him down, just allows you to be more free, step into the open spaces. But now the point in control of PremTech, and they are hiding behind their own crate. They don't have an Uber advantage. It's pretty much even. So they've got to be careful in this next exchange.
Let's see, this could take out Polar, the spy.
Oh, they've gone down drop down.
Oh, this is
Really interesting play there by
They might get
Highpander.
caught off here. Well, I think the medic's going to get away. Yeah, the medic's going to get away, and pretty much Hildreth and Stevehander sacrifice
Yeah, but
themselves there.
Maito just does so much damage, and then Hildreth and Steve go down, but then the rest of the classes from Mello, Zoob, Grenjabob, they're all just coming in. Zoob then takes down Nursey, gets Reflect kill, but he isn't going to care. He takes down the medic. That just hands another Uber advantage to Sprayer. Holding behind the bit with the spies there. Are they aware that he's there?
Oh yeah, he was aware that he was there, and actually Hildreth, Maito actually had the perfect arc, but Grenjabob, he just stopped casually and let the pipe fly by him, and then he kept walking. Oh, and he's back for the stab and got Maito. He's like, yeah, you should have finished me off when you had the chance. But yeah, there you go.
PremTech
Sneaky,
actually
sneaky
overtakes
spies.
Highpander, I think, for the first time in time so far in this game, but they haven't got Maito, which is such a key pick, and Kresnik goes down. I mean, you just don't have that bulk to block the point. The Uber is forced, though. Spray going under 50 HP, and oh, Hildreth hit a pipe onto Nursey, but then gets taken down by Atomic. Atomic cleaning up Steve and Hildreth. Those two just working so well as a combo together, but that time didn't actually get anything out of it, so that does mean Nursey's got an Uber advantage. It's not a big one, but it's an Uber advantage nonetheless. This might allow PremTech to just force their way onto the point. Just to scare Highpander back. You know, we've got an Uber advantage, you know that. Kind of back off.
Yeah. Let's see here. Well, they are capping the point. Times are pretty a lot more even this time around. Let's see here. Zoom takes down Ubers. No soldier or scout, so the flanking classes are down for PremTech. This is good news here. Let's see how they utilize this. A nice couple of rockets here coming out of Zoob there onto the medic. Just a bit of a pot shots there. Oh, but here's a scout. It's going to get taken out by its Wrangle mini sentry. And both teams on full.
Yeah, a lot of players dying for Highpander. Uber is forced onto the point, but then it's just traded with PremTech, and it doesn't look like Highpander have the players to kind of follow up on the damage. He'll just getting really aggressive onto the other side, get some stickies, and he's just kind of tracking them off. Does get taken down by Tracker. But yeah, this is looking very positive for PremTech at the moment. They do have equal Ubers, they have the players, they have the point. And this is all up to Highpander for them to show their hand now. How are they going to take this back without an Uber advantage? Need to get a pick from somewhere.
Yeah, there's just so much aggression coming out of both teams. I really want to see how the damage per minute on this game is compared to other games that have been played on the same map, because I think it's going to be insane.
He just jumps in! Oh, doesn't manage to get anything. But it does mean that that distraction opening it up for Granger will get a backstab onto Kresnik. And with the Tracker down as well, this has kind of allowed Highpander to walk onto the point. They have the heals. And yeah, Highpander are going to take this. Well coordinated. 11 seconds left on the clock for PremTech. Ubers are traded onto the point. But Nursey is in a bad position here. He's trying to get away. Will survive. Just over 50 HP. But now we swap positions now, GPS. We've got Highpander with the point, equal Ubers. It's up for PremTech to show you what they've got.
Yeah, they do have the lesser time to cap here. Let's see what they decide to do here. Very aggressive hold here. Look at Hildreth. He's all in the front here. This could be bad unless he regroups properly, which he does. Oh, but there's a scout behind. And Atomic didn't get Nursey. I guess he was focusing. I'm not sure he was focusing. I guess he wasn't just hitting shots. Tracker taking down Zoob. No more rocket jumping shenanigans for him.
Hildreth just flies in from spawning and takes down Nursey. Great play there by him. Nursey not up for another 5 seconds. That means heals, and more importantly, Uber is now used on the point by Sprayer. And they're just going to walk across that point. They just need to hold it for 3 more seconds. And that looks like the first map is going to go to Highpander. Unless PremTech can just walk onto the point. They need to get the cap down. They need somebody on this point. Backstab in by Polar. Takes down Kisakala. Then pistols down Grenjabob. It looks like PremTech can actually do this. There's only 4 players left alive for Highpander.
Well, you know, PremTech says it's not over until it actually says it's over, so they're not giving up. Hildreth here. Oh, gets taken out by Tracker. And yeah, this round might actually go to PremTech here. Let's see. It's all up to
Husky. Here comes Husky. He's walking onto the
point.
point.
It's a Pyro. Dude, he can air blast him off the point for days.
Somebody needs to stand on the point. Spray is the one who lands on the point, but in the end it doesn't matter. And that's a round to PremTech, and maybe a comeback is on the cards here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're not out of that. Let's look at the scores. Wow, look at Mint. He's top fragging on his team. 61 points as engineer. Holy damn.
Those mini sentries, man, they are.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's all mini sentries. No shotguns. No, Mint's actually pretty good with the shotgun, but yeah, being at the right time in the right place. I'm gonna watch Ubers here, taking down Kisakala right off the bat. Well, Tracker takes care of Fromelo.
Yeah, key picks going down for Mello, Kisakala, and Steve Panda, all going down for Highpander. That's worrying to in the first few seconds of the game. Nursey goes down, big backstab by Granger Bob. Huge spy play there, and that's just going to open up a little bit more now for Highpander. Just looking at the heavy, Kriznik kind of roaming, walking underneath the point, getting aggressive. Does get taken down though, but Fromelo takes down Maito. That's going to be no demo, no heavy. And that allows Sprayer and his 100% Uber walking onto the point again.
Fromelo taking down Tracker, getting himself the sniper advantage that they need. Uber coming in, Hildreth in the front. Whoa, he's going for the caber! Oh! That was so close. Holy crap.
Even Hildreth says, lol how, in the chat. Granger Bob gets caught out there by Lex. And Steve goes down to Kresnik, and there's a lot of players dying on the side of Highpander. They've only really chipped off about 15 seconds off the clock. It looks like PremTech are going to take this away. 71% Uber, that means they've got a 20% advantage or so over Highpander. And you know, again, Highpander need to do something to make a difference. They need to make a play on Nursey, which they seem to be doing very successful so far.
Yeah, so let's see here. They're holding a bit further back this time around. They do have 100% Uber. Well, they have to use this defensively.
Sprayer goes down! Polar gets the 1-2, backstabs Hildreth, and then revolvers down Sprayer. And that means there's 100% Uber advantage in the hands of Nursey. And this is suddenly looking so good for PremTech. Kriznik gets backstabbed though by Granger Bob. Well played there by him, but you know, players are dying on the side of Highpander and they're not making any difference. Nursey is so well protected there behind the crate.
Yeah, I'm just watching. There's just so much going on. Everyone is like attacking everyone all the time. But yeah, PremTech is holding the point. Oh, a nice spy positioning there by Polar. He's, oh, hello. Oh, he gets Hildreth. Easy. Oh, Husky just turns around at the last moment. He almost got a 2K there, but it's gonna matter. Scout Uber coming in. Oh, he's still alive. Mint just comes and shotguns down Husky there.
May have looked bad there, just judging by the numbers. But the important thing is Zub managed to force the Uber, jumped in on Nursey, forced that Uber. So not a drop, but Nursey's at 25%, Sprayer is at 80. So they've now got the Uber advantage they want to work with. 1 minute 30 approaching on the clock for PremTech. About a minute advantage, but now Hildreth and co need to make use of this Uber and capture this point.
Yeah, so let's see what they do here. They're starting to cap. Hildreth in the front here.
Uber is used and players just collapse in. Kisakala getting 2. And key players have gone down, but Husky is down for Highpander, and they haven't actually captured the point yet, but Nursey goes down to Steve. That's another med pick to add to his tally so far. And now they get the cap down, and 1 minute is going to come off the clock for PremTech. Oh, and Polar gets another revolver kill down onto Sprayer. And that just kind of undoes all of the good work that Highpander have done. Yeah. They are going to have this point. They are going to have the players, but Sprayer is down. He's not up for another 5 seconds, and that's going to be a good 10-20% Uber advantage for Nursey if he builds this right.
Yeah, Polar here also surviving that. He also gunned down the Fromelo with his Trancher. So yeah, I guess he's causing a lot of havoc on the other team there, which is good. Let's see your Ubers. Oh, it's knocked off by Zub. Tracker kills Sprayer. Just a nice kill indeed. Having their own medical line. I think Nurse is going to be feeling some pressure pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. That was some pressure, but he got. Look at the amount of dead players on both teams. What's going on, CeeJaey? Everyone's dead.
There's only a few people left alive. There's about 3 left on either side. But the end result of that is the important thing, and it means that PremTech are allowed to cap that point. And again, they've got the Uber advantage. Nursey at 90%. And this just looks like a comeback from PremTech. Two rounds down. Bringing it back to 2-1 and looking like they're favourites for this third round. Highpander getting aggressive. They need that coordinated aggression. Zoob jumps in and Kizakala trying to follow it. Look how much damage there is on the side of Highpander.
Oh, a lot of pressure coming onto the medic there. We'll stay alive. And they're also on the quick fix. That's an interesting choice.
I think they're feeling the pressure now, trying to get Sprayer into good positions. He's going to have equal Ubers, but that Uber is forced. Uber is forced onto Nursey. They're trying to play this point, but the quick fix is used. They need to have someone on the point.
Otherwise oh, they're on it. It's overtime. Oh, people are dying. Come on. Oh, okay, never mind.
Goes to PremTech. Wow, what is going on here? What is going on here, GPS?
Oh, what's going on is that the first 2 rounds, you know, the Highpander took is just a warm-up for PremTech. They're just taking off the mittens right now. They're getting ready.
I've got my hats bet on a Highpander here.
Yeah, and now
I was
Highpander's
getting
like,
all cocky.
The Highpander is like, now your warm-up is over. I guess our warm-up is over as well, and they will come back the comeback. Huh? You see, that's a metagame right there.
That's the metagame. We are into the 5th round here. And winner takes all, this final round to decide who's going to take this first map. No golden caps here. Uber's the first casualty of the mid-fight to go down, and Kresnik is just in that little drop-down area. Takes down the Union. Didn't realize he was there, but Maito gets shot down by Fremello. Nice headshot there. Kresnik gets taken down as well, and Nursey gets taken down by Zoob. And once again, I think this is the 5th mid-fight in a row, GPS, that Sprayer is alive at the end of the mid-fight with an Uber advantage, having killed Nursey. I mean, they're getting aggressive, but they need to be doing this right.
Yeah, speaking of aggression, here comes Maito. They're looking to get a force out of... Oh, yeah, they get a force here. Nice coordination there with Ubers and Maito. Getting a lot of work done there. So let's see if they can rebound off of this. They have a slight Uber advantage, but I do think they're just going to be aggressive anyway, because I don't think at this point you can count on having an Uber advantage as a real advantage at this level of play.
No, PremTech are just showing no respect now. Husky gets backstabbed there by Polar, massive pick, and PremTech is just not scared anymore. They've taken 2 rounds off this Highpander side, and now they just happen to think, let's walk across the point, we can take this.
Lex just waltz right into Hildreth's secret trap there. Oh, was that a drop? No? Did Nursey have a full Uber? Well, anyway,
it was close. It was close.
Killed. It was almost a drop. It was an 8 out of 10 drop.
PremTech do get the cap though, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to drop down the other side. Nursey is still not up, and even though the meaty players, the Maitos and the Kresniks are up, they're not going to be able to block this point.
He's had enough of Tracker. He's like, I'm sick of your snipes, I'm going to kill you, and then he did. So,
yeah, he'll just jumping across the point. Oh, massive reflect there! Reflect onto Ubers, who gets taken down there. Fremello getting the last hit in there. And also getting a shot onto Maito. Maito down, that is a massive loss for PremTech. He's the demo, the main caller. They need to work into this. Nearly a minute behind, well they are a minute behind now. Spray's got his 100% Uber, they need a force to be able to start the entry. And Ubers is the man that's been getting these forces. Spams down but doesn't get any damage down, but Tracker does take down Steve Panda. And the Uber is used now by Sprayer. And Hildreth is probably going to jump in here, try and take down Medic. Trying to 1v1 this heavy.
Well, Tracker getting a nice 2K. Oh, he's looking for the medic. Oh, misses. Well, and then he's being pressured by the spot. Oh. Is he No. He's not going to get out of there.
He was thinking about it, but just couldn't manage it.
Yeah.
PremTech not being allowed this point though, and that's well played by Highpander. They're just saying, we're not going to allow you to take this point unless you use your Uber, so it does force it.
This is a hunt. Atomic. Oh!
Sprayer, so unlucky.
Yeah, he
Atomic
did get one
huge on a 4K
though.
now.
If he would have survived that, that would have been huge.
But in the meantime, GPS Nursey has gone down. It means the 2 medics are going to spawn at exactly the same time. And with Maito not down, only Union gets taken down by Tracker. Tracker is on fire at the moment. And Kresnik's in that little drop down area again. Gets good damage onto everybody else. I don't think people are aware of what he's doing.
Yeah, so let's see here. Definitely time is favoring Highpander, but they're not in control of the point. So, little lag spike there.
I mean, this is really close. This is on the knife edge
Oh,
at the
spy.
moment. I mean,
Look, spy. Oh, Spicicle not going to save you when the pyro melts it in your hand. So yeah, that's.
oh, but both demos have gone down. Zoob takes down Maito and Tracker takes down Hildreth, but Highpander on the point. Tracker is down. And this cap is still going down just ever so slowly. And this is going to be a big difference. Uber is forced. And Nurse's at 90%. People need to get him right now. He is so weak. Less than 50 HP. Gets sniped by Promello. Oh my word. And that is huge for Highpander. This is their round for the losing now. They just need to take this. If they play it sensibly, they've got it in the bag. Nursey is up in 1 second. But that was huge play there. I think it must have been about 95% GPS. Take it away.
Well, first of all, let's take a breather because now we don't have downtime. They're attacking again. So let's see here. Time is ticking away for Highpander, and PremTech is feeling the pressure with only 20 seconds left to go. Oh, Fromello losing, taking down its Mint. There's no mini centers here, and that means the soldier can just bomb here. And what cleanup by Zuber! A triple kill.
2 rockets, three kills.
Yeah.
Takes down the most important classes you could in that position. Zoob is just going huge. What did I say at the start of this game? Keep an eye on Zoob. Keep an eye on that soldier battle. The Uber is used by Highpander, but it's to no effect really. They had no need for it. 1:23 left on the clock, and that means the first map goes 3-2 to Highpander. Wow. I'm going to bring the logs up. What are your initial thoughts, GPS?
Holy darn. That was a lot of points for
everybody.
everybody. Did you see mid score? He got 95 points that round. 95. He's the engineer. And you can't say, it's just mini centuries, because come on, he's using the shotgun most of the time. And yeah, but also Fromello and the other team got a lot of kills.
I mean, looking, just got the logs up now. Fromello top fragged with 48 kills. Racking in, again, ignoring the spy damage, which is a little bit bugged, top damaging with 14.6k damage, followed by Tracker with 42. So the two snipers, the only players managing it to get into the 40s with the kills, followed by the man that I mentioned you should be keeping an eye on, Zoob, 35 kills, and second damaging with 13.1k. Polar going absolutely huge in that game. I was going to say at the start, Granger Bob statistically was the best spy in the first week of matches, just going absolutely huge with his med picks. But Polar in this game with 32 frags, going absolutely insane. And then we just have Kisakala on 31 and Husky on 30. Husky getting 2 more kills than his opposing heavy. So again, the snipers and the soldiers reigning free there, but Zoob, I mean, I'm just looking at his stats here, 7 med picks for Zoob, more than any other player. There's a few players there on 3, the likes of Polar, Kissa, Tracker, but Zoob with 7, insane stats.
Yeah. So, speaking of insane, the next map is Process. Do you think we're going to see just as an insane play here? Because I'm not sure if this is like just coincident or like really good response time. Like, the moment the other enemy engineer gets killed, the soldiers, they jump. Like every time. Or when the pyro gets downed, they jump. The heavy gets killed, they jump. Like, do you think that they just know they have like a sixth sense that's like whenever air denying class gets picked off, they just jump?
Yeah,
and maybe their favorite artist is Van Halen.
It's all about the coordination.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like we saw at the start, I did mention that it seemed every mid-fight, out of the 5 mid-fights we had, at the end, Sprayer was alive and well with a massive Uber advantage, and Nursey was dead. We look at the charges there. Only 1 drop in the game. That was that one from Zoob onto Nursey.
Yeah, there was a lot of like 98% kills and 99% kills.
Well, it's actually got the stats here. Deaths with 95 to 99% Uber. So, you know, deaths with the last 5% Uber. Nursey coming down with 2. And again, Spray with 0. But the charge difference is absolutely huge. Sprayer got off 21 Ubers in that game. And Nursey only managed to get off 9.
Wait, what was the difference again?
19 mediguns, 2 quick fixes, so 21 from Sprayer and 9 from Nursey.
Okay, that's
my game's just crashed at the moment, so
yeah, your game overheated from all that action.
It's too much action. I mean, Nursey died twice as much as Sprayer and got off less than half of the Ubers. So I mean,
Yeah, but they still only
If your
lost by
medic's
one round, you know. So
Yeah,
it just
if your
goes to
medic's
show.
constantly dying though, and you're not having the Ubers, it doesn't allow sort of the Mitos and the Lexes and the Kresniks to be
Yeah.
able to do much
But
if they're not
I
getting the
have to
Ubers.
say, losing their medic as much as they did, they really played around that a lot. They adapted really well because you can't like medic might not be the most important pick if your team doesn't play a very medic reliable style. So you can definitely go around that, but that like just leaves a lot more in for coordination and a lot less for errors, you know. So if you just count like our medic's gonna die a lot, we have to do something else and take into account that our medic's gonna die. And I think PremTech did that fairly well. I mean, they were able to get 2 rounds. It was pretty darn close. So
It was hugely close. I mean, after the first 2 rounds, it looked like Highpander were just going to run away with it.
Yeah.
They just looked like they had the strats down. They looked like they knew the map. They just knew, you know, Zoob was controlling the upper areas. We had Hildreth jumping in with the Ubers, laying down so much damage, and Kisakala coming in with the cleanup. We had Steve coming in and getting med picks with the Ubers. Like, it just seemed like they had everything under control. And then PremTech just kind of thought, well, it's all or nothing. Kind of had this can-do attitude, just walked in and just thought, let's try it. And by the 4th round, they just didn't look scared anymore, and that's what made it so close, really. But this is a different ball game. I mean, this is DM again, but this is totally different strategies. And
yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm happy. It means my keys are safe, at least. The worst it can come out for is a draw.
Oh, that's right. You're like betting stuff, right? So
Yes, well, yeah, I mean, this is one of the games that was up on Saloon.tf, which is the betting website for TF2. So you can bet on high-level TF2 games. There are ETF2L games playing in the sixes. You could bet on the sixes games, on the Highlander games. You can bet on Australian games, Asian games. There was even a French LAN Gamers Assembly you could bet on. And there's North American games you can bet on. The playoff game that is happening tomorrow. There's a limit on the bets, so try and get in there if you can quickly. But yeah, people could bet on this game. I put some down on Highpander. I mean, I've got a lot of friends in both teams, but actually today GPS, none of my friends on PremTech are playing. So I feel
I see everybody on the server has like 100 something ping.
Yeah, looks like they're going to be swapping servers.
Alright, let's see if we have any contact on that. Because, yeah, I just saw some of my contacts also went offline, so not entirely sure what's going on there. But yeah, one thing that I think is going to be very interesting is that we saw pretty much both spies, Polar and Grenjabob, do an amazing job on the last map. Alright, I don't think anyone really did that much better than the other. They were pretty much even there as well. But personally, for me, Process is one of these maps that are really hard for spies. Just because the way it's designed, there's like no real spot you can decloak with Deadringer or something without a big chance of being spotted, because there actually isn't all that many places you can hide, because there's also pretty long distance between ammo packs, so your cloak is most likely to run out before you reach them. So I don't think we will see the spies do as much work here as we saw them do on the last map.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I totally agree. Process is not a map. I mean, doesn't mean a spy can't do a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
It just means it's a lot more difficult. And seeing as Gullywash was taken out of the rotation, and Sunshine was put in, and Process was kept, Gullywash perhaps a bit more open, a bit more friendly for the spy. But Process is definitely not a map that will, not a King of the Hill map, or not a payload map where you get more freedom.
The thing is that at this level of play, if you're a spy and you have a fair 1v1, and by fair I mean they see you, you're gonna die every time. Like, unless you're a sniper, you're gonna die. The spy is gonna die most likely. So that means as long as they're just covering all their flanks, you will always get spotted, no matter what you do. So it's either to be like super. I think we'll see a lot more revolver spies, more than usual on this map, because they just want to be.
At the end of the day, though, GPS, I mean, we've got Polar, who was Spy of the Season last season, who's insane with the Ambassador, and we have Grenjabob, who is, in my opinion, probably the best, like, what I like to call traditional spy. Uses the Invis Watch, uses the revolver, gets a lot of backstabs, so, I don't think we can discount them at all, but it's going to be very difficult for them to do it, definitely.
Yeah, they're still going to do a lot of work, but not compared to the previous map, is what I meant.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But also the sight lines for Sniper are fairly friendly. especially at mid. If you don't position yourself carefully, you can get quickly sniped. But it does look
looks
like we're
Maito
live
is
now.
slightly further ahead than Hildreth here. Let's see, Maito. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
Maito's in well before.
Oh, yeah, but this could be scary. Oh, he hasn't been spotted by the soldier yet. Oh, I think he has been. What happened there? He just went flying. All right, so we have the first middle here. Highpander in blue, PremTech in the red. We will see how this middle goes here. Oh, Atomic first of all, followed by Niyunin. We have a soldier bombing in here. No black box action here. Oh, the medic's weak. 39 health. Gets out of there. Oh, and Husky is out of position.
No major picks there coming down. Talking about the spies, it was Grenjabob who only really got the major pick, which was Maito. Backstab on him at mid, but that's a huge kill ratio there for PremTech, and they're already walking in onto second. Spray is only at 85%, doesn't even have his Uber yet, and we are having, is this a pause?
I do believe this is a pause. So you'll see just
I'm
what
hoping
happened
this
there.
isn't any dodgy activity coming from outside influences. Not gonna mention the D word, but let's hope it's not.
The
Let's
D
hope it's
word?
just
What's the
the
D
D
word,
word.
CeeJaey?
I don't want to use the D word
Oh,
because it's tempting fate.
right.
It's yes. Hopefully nobody is doing anything to the server to make it lag out. But yeah. So at the moment, what we've got Nercy on 100% Uber. They're already over second with their entire team up. Hildreth and Husky and Zoob, major players, are just about to spawn. But yeah, this is not looking good for Highpander at the moment. Sprayer should be able to get his Uber before PremTech get in, and he's got Steve there, which, you know, I'd quite
Dude,
happily
do you
have
think
Steve as a
Fromlo's
pocket.
gonna die?
Where's Fromlo? I can't find him. Oh, okay. He's gonna die. Yes. That rocket is gonna hit that wall, and he's going to die because he only has 29 HP, which is, at the end of the day, is a pick. It's going to allow that PremTech to walk in without wearing a sniper. There's not going to be any sticks on any doors because Hildreth's not up yet. So if they walk in quickly, they're going to pretty much have an Uber versus, hopefully, an Uber for Highpander. But no sniper and no demo to contend with. So, I mean, these are the picks that they need. So this is PremTech's to lose at the moment.
Yeah. Still no word from either of the teams what's going on, so they've gone silent for the moment. Not entirely sure what's going on.
I think everyone went offline so that IPs weren't readily available. Who do you think, based on what we've seen, based on what you know of these players,
Okay.
and
So
based on...
apparently
Oh.
we're being told that Hildreth dropped. He got disconnected.
So he drops even when he's not playing medic. Wow.
Oh wow. Oh, you're just so salty, aren't you?
Hilarious.
CeeJaey?
Hilarious.
So funny. Let me write that down in my book of jokes that CeeJaey told. There we go. I wrote the
That didn't
joke.
sound like you actually wrote anything.
No, what did that sound like?
Sounded like you scribbled.
I
Not
wrote
really-
really fast. Okay.
I'm not trusting you here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, people have been
Based
having
on these
trust
players,
issues lately.
GPS.
What?
Based on these players, this map, and what we've seen in Warmtick, who do you think would be kind of favoured in this map?
I'm not entirely sure. Like the reason why they've gotten this right now, it seems like PremTech kind of has like this snowball thing going on where they just won the first middle and they're just kind of rolling off of that because they've kept all their players alive pretty much. So I think like PremTech is going to take the first round. However, if Hildreth had problems, Hildreth is such a huge player and he really relies on being able to jump around and do that stuff, and he's not able to do that. He's kind of gimped in a way, but I definitely think the first round is going to go to PremTech if they do continue this round. Other than that, I think it's going to be pretty even. I honestly don't think there's a clear indicator here of who's the better team because they're both really, really, really good. So while we wait for stuff to get started, I think we should just take a little break or something because I don't know how long this is going to last, and we haven't really gotten any confirmation from anyone.
I'm seeing in the Source TV, it says VAC thing, so you need to wait 10-15 minutes. I think it's that annoying issue where you get, not VAC banned, but it says an issue with your computer is causing or something with your computer is causing an issue with the VAC system.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's like something to do with memory or something, or antivirus.
It's
blocking
I'm
it or
not sure
something? I don't
exact
know.
reason. There's like lots of reasons people have cited for it, but there's a few different fixes. But basically, you need to restart your computer. So yeah,
Yeah, okay, so I think we're just going to go and take a quick little break, and we'll be back with the action fairly soon. So stay tuned for that. We will be right back as soon as we've sorted out these technological differences. And we are back. You still here with me, CeeJaey? You're holding the fort with me?
I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm waiting.
So, we've just been told that they've gone live, so we got 90 seconds to, chit-chat, and oh, looks like the game's back.
I think that was just a quick unpause to allow Hildreth back in.
Yes, apparently Hildreth had that issue where you get VAC banned. Just kidding. The part where the game thinks something is blocking the Valve anti-cheat when it isn't. Seemed to happen quite a few times. It actually happened to a few friends of mine as well, that they're like, what? And then they didn't happen again. I'm not sure what issues. I never had it myself. Do you know anything about it, CeeJaey?
Yeah, I've had it once. It's annoying.
Do you know what causes
basically
it?
just I have no idea what causes it. I think it's something to do with conflicting programs. There's certain programs that will spark an issue. You basically just need to run a kind of a repair on a certain file through the command menu, and then you restart your computer, and it all works again. But it's rather irritating.
Yeah, alright, so it looks like the pause is over. I'm not entirely sure what is going to happen here. Let's see if we can get this. Yep, there we go. And now we have TF2 on ice. Sprayer just finishing up, having that 100% Uber, so does Nursey. Now let's see if PremTech is able to piggyback off that early lead they got. Because they basically got the first, the middle, and the second point for free. So let's see if they will be able to get last with some effort as well.
Yeah, equal Ubers, they're just waiting on that pick now. Kisakala gets taken down by Polar, with an ambassador headshot.
He's a
But
Spiper.
nothing really going down. Spy then gets headshot by Formello. But like we said earlier, they're just waiting on that pick to be able to go in. Do we want to fight Uber versus Uber, pushing into last? I'm not sure where Hildreth actually times out. Seems to be jumping around at the moment. But yeah, they're just... PremTech can bide their time, Oh, and that's the pick that they've been waiting for.
Yep.
Tracker takes down Husky, heavy down. And that might spark the push from PremTech, and Zoob also gets taken down by Lex, and they're coming in on the right hand side. Flank is so much pressure. Formello is weak.
Uber coming in here from Maito. He's on the high ground, sticking up the place. Let's see here.
Really good Uber, gets Maito into that top area where he can spam down. Kresnik is in as well. Umpaw's coming out now.
Oh,
Maito getting double kill, takes on sprays. Oh,
Triple
Pipes
kill.
Husky. Huge plays there by the Finnish demo. And Lex gets another kill, and that first round goes to PremTech.
Yep. So
Obviously,
that was,
PremTech are better at skating on ice than Highpander GPS.
yeah. That they are. Oop, I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. There's the stats. So let's see. Maito once again being a bit earlier than Hildreth, both doing the same bounce, but Hildreth's a bit faster this time. It's a bit of a mirror roll out there, rather.
Yeah, big jump in by Zoob. Lands a nice rocket onto Maito, gets finished off by Husky. And those are big picks from Mello, then takes down Tracker. These are picks coming in the favour of Highpander. They just need to take this now. PremTech have the point, but big jump in by Zoob takes down Polar. Husky getting a couple of kills as well, and Kresnik is just all alone on the point. PremTech
just killed the
have the
sprayer
ground.
somehow. The shotgun, probably a long-range shotgun or something. Nursey, extremely weak, gets taken up by body shot by Formello. And yeah, mostly everyone is dead at this point. Just a handful left. Let's see how they decide to do this. Neither has really capped the point, but there was a lot of cap time from PremTech here. But it looks like Highpander may not be able to contest this, because here comes the reinforcements from
They're trying to.
PremTech.
Maito's still in, and Polar's just trying to land some headshots as a spy. And PremTech can really push this because they got so much cap time.
Speaking of
They're allowed
headshots,
to just kind of walk
Polar
back.
just
Yeah,
took down Husky with the ambassador.
this is well played. Then Panda goes down. Steve Panda goes down from Atomic. But big snipe there by Framello takes down Maito, and that's going to be the cue for PremTech to get out. They don't have their demo, can't really stop this point any longer, and this mid-fight, this long mid-fight, is going to go to Highpander.
Yeah. So they don't have the kind of momentum that PremTech did the last time around, but let's see how they decide to approach this. Let's take a look at the defense. They have a Pyro on the point, that's very nice. Oh, Spy's pressuring Tracker. Cheeky little... Oh, he did get Tracker before getting taken out. Is it me, or did the spray of the revolver get increased in some patch and didn't get noticed? Because I've noticed that. And I've noticed that some of these Spies, they're missing a lot more than I'm used to seeing them do.
I haven't noticed that, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Well, you don't play Spy, do you? No.
I used to, a long time ago, but...
Yeah, a long time ago. Isn't now, CeeJaey.
I've not noticed it in the lobbies that I have played as Spy. But it looks like PremTech are walking in here. Maito takes down Zub, and the Uber is forced by Zub, and then meanwhile Uber gets reflected. Yeah.
Once again, so let's see how this turns out. Highpander in the front here, still holding that middle point.
Lots of kills coming from PremTech, and Hildreth then gets taken down by Tracker, and this might be Highpander's choice to get back here. Big jump in by Zub, and then gets taken down by Tracker. And I think PremTech are going to take this mid-fight.
Yeah, looks like they are, so they're taking it back.
Just been informed by HiGPS that there is a mistake on the warm tick scores. It says 3-3. Could not be 3-3. It's 3-2 to Highpander. In all of that downtime, you didn't get that right? Wow.
Wow, okay, excuse me. I'm just checking if people are paying attention, said GPS while he tried to save his own skin.
But yes, we're actually 1-0 up to PremTech at the moment on this second map process, and they are capping the second point. The Ubers have come out from both teams, and Highpander are actually on the second point, and PremTech are actually closer to last. They have actually blocked it. Sprayer gets taken down by Tracker, but Husky gets backstabbed. This could go so wrong for Highpander at the moment. The losing players, Hildreth gets taken down by Lex. This is going to allow PremTech to just walk in now. If they just keep going, holding W onto this point, surely they're going to get this cap.
Yep. It's not a lot to stop PremTech here. Highpander coming in. They just have to walk on the point. Yep, Pyro on the point. It's going to seal the deal.
That was so close though. Kisakala came from behind, took down Nursey, and it just slowed them down a little bit to allow Highpander to get those spawns up. But yeah, that's 2-0 to PremTech now. And Highpander...
Maito is holy down. He is really fast. He's sticking up the health pack for the other demo. But it looks like it doesn't really matter to be that quick because Hildreth arrives with the rest of his team. And Maito just arrives there and doesn't really do anything, so I guess
it stops Hildreth from getting any early damage on Hildreth with the pipes! Takes down Nursey! Nursey is down already, Medic down, and I'm just looking at Grinchbob, he's revolving people down. He is just aggravating them from behind, and surely this is going to be a midpoint for Highpander now. Maito gets taken down by Zub, and Kresnix gets out-heavied. Final kill comes down onto Tracker. With 3 players left alive, being respawns. This is not good.
Are we going to see some laser beams on Husky? I'm hoping to see some laser beams here, or maybe some crit sticks.
I would pretty sure say that Hildreth is going to want those crits for himself.
Yeah, he's just going into the front here. Oh, this is scary. Nursey, now on the quick fix. Yeah, that's going to work against the crit streak. Let's see here, though. You're not invulnerable when you go with the crits. Here he comes onto Hildreth.
Oh. No kills coming yet.
Oh, gets headshot.
And then Hildreth gets taken down by Tracker. And wow, Atomic coming in, takes down Husky.
Yeah. I think laser
and the quick fix is used.
1,
Sprayer.
2. Oh, he gets taken out. Sprayer only getting 50, a mere 50% Uber before he dies off of the Uber shot. Which is not enough.
Only 3 players left alive for Highpander. Not looking good.
Yeah, that was a great defense there. Very unlucky by Hildreth being sniped off. That's
big shot by Zub. He's on the Medic. Oh, he gets air shot by Ubers. Wow. Great defense there from PremTech, keeping their Medic alive, keeping that quick fix advantage up.
Yeah, so here they are, moving on to the middle point. Let's see here. Oh, it's a spy. Oh, he get lit on fire. Did I really not notice him? Nope. He gets to live another day. Oh! Quick fix saves the day.
Spray goes down again, this time to Kresnik, who also takes down Highpander, but Framello equalises things out with the headshot onto Nursey. And there is a back cap going on, and PremTech need to stack this, otherwise the back cap is going to go down. Oh, and it gets blocked! Both points just need to be tickled.
Oh, Kisakala just clearing up shop here. I think that was 4K? 5K. 5 kills on Kisakala. He's going to be battling the other scout Atomic here. Takes him out,
Wins
6
that
kills.
1v1, wow.
Yeah.
And he's going to finish it off
Dude,
with
Kisakala is one of the guys you'd never want to face one-on-one. He has just such good DM here. Oh, is he gonna? Oh,
he's a great scout.
Medic. Oh, he should go for the medic. Oh, he's going in. 1 shot, 2, 3. Oh, he gets the medic. Are you serious? Okay, well, there we go. Hats off to Kisakala there for close to an ace. I think that was 7 kills or something like that.
Insane play. That is going to be eligible for a top 10 player, whatever it is they call him these days. Great play there by Kisakala, and that's just going to hand a huge Uber advantage onto Sprayer. Still running that crit streak. He's on 80% right now. Nursey just coming up, but they don't have Maito up. Well, they do now. But they are coming into this deep right area. I think they're waiting for Hildreth. Hildreth is there now. Crit's imminent. Grenjor gets a backstab onto Maito. That's no sticks on the point. The crit comes out. Launched across, but no kills coming down yet.
Now, here we go.
Oh, and the last one takes down. It takes down Mint, and it takes down Nursey. The pipes finish off. It was triple kill for Hildreth. And the rest of the team are just coming in, cleaning up. 3 players alive on both teams. Then Tracker gets taken down by Hildreth. Lex gets a reflect on the
anyone left. It's like the battlefield where everyone battles, and then there's no victors. Everyone's just dead. But it looks like PremTech actually stabilized from that push there. It looked really grim. I do think they should give Husky the crits, though, because I think like last there, you've seen Hildreth 2 times in a row now, not really connecting the sticks as he should. But it's just easier for a heavy. It might not be as effective, but it's a lot more reliable. As long as he can
it depends on where you push in from, and if you're pushing in from that right side, you have that space to be able to just crits across the point. You just need to land that one sticky, and you know, Hildreth did get the medic. He did get a few kills.
It's just Tracker has. Oh, misses the NG. Just gonna rotate.
Oh wow, Framello takes down Kresnik, big pick. Maito is still down as well. And Crenshaw then takes down Tracker. These are all the picks that Highpander need. They're already in on last. Sprayer 85% on his medigun now. And Husky is getting a lot of heals, just walking onto the point, gets a couple of kills. The rest of the team are coming up, but Maito is back up. NG is Ubered. Uber onto Niyunin. So many flashes coming out of Sprayer. Well played, and time has been put onto the point. Kresnik is going to finish up and clean up the rest of those kills. But Sprayer did survive, and there's about 2/3 of that cap time on the point.
PremTech.
Not enough for a repush, I don't think, but enough to keep PremTech playing passive.
Well, here comes the respawn wave, though, from Highpander. Seems to be liking the last little finesse they need to cap this point here, because they've had a lot of pushes here. Now they're back on the regular Medigun here. Let's see how that fares for them.
Oh, backstab from Poda. He's dominating Husky now. Does take the double direct from Zoob, but that's going to slow down the push a lot. Grenjabov then revolvers down Tracker. Great pick.
Yeah, did get covered in Girardi, though, and yeah, this soldier Ubers is going to track him down. And down he goes.
Maito goes down to Kisakala. Kisakala has so much work on this map. Uber comes in. It's pretty much soloed onto Hildreth, forced. And lots of flashes coming out of PremTech. And it does mean that Hildreth is probably going to get cut in here.
Oh yeah, he's disconnected.
Sprayer gets taken down by
as well.
Atomic. No medic down, and that's the one thing they wanted to keep up, was their medic, to have some sort of Uber advantage. Hildreth is still alive.
Yeah.
He's taken down eventually by Ubers. It took about 3 of them to take him down. My HUD is finally fixed. But yeah, Uber advantage coming out of Nursey now. Play is down for Highpander, and I think they're going to give... Oh, air shot! Is that an air shot, a wall shot? I don't know, but Zoob goes down. And this is looking not so great for Highpander. They need to be careful they don't get kind of steamrolled back across to their second point now, because there is a bigger Uber advantage in the hands of Nursey.
Yep. Let's see here. Nursey has that. Well, looks like PremTech's, finally been able to push out. Bit unfortunate that Highpander wasn't able to push it all the way. But they did. How many attack attempts did they have on the last point? 3 or 4, I believe.
Yeah, a couple with crits and then a couple with Uber. But Uber's come out from PremTech now. They come in through the PC area, and it was kind of unguarded at all. They just walked in for free. They're getting juggled about, and they've not actually got any kills out of this Uber at all. But Atomic's coming in behind. He takes on Hildreth. He does get taken down in return, but that's a big trade. And Sprayer then gets headshot from Tracker. Husky is on the point, desperately trying to block it as long as he can. Only got Zoob for assistance. And somehow PremTech aren't taking this point. Christmas gets taken down by Steve. And Zoob and Husky and Steve, just the three of them, managed to hold that point.
I just gotta hand it to Lex. He's been doing a fantastic job of just shutting down spies and shutting down soldiers, protecting Nursey there. He's been doing a really great job. Might not show as well, he might not be getting the kills, but gosh darn it, he's keeping Nursey alive. Which is good, because they have a full Uber now, and they're probably going to use it. Let's see what they decide to do with this 8 seconds of invulnerability. Oh, here comes Zoob. It's taken out.
Uber comes out from PremTech, and Spray's only at 50%. Great play there by Steve, just to air blast people away from that choke. Allows his team to get back, and they're just going to rebuild this Uber at 60% onto Spray now. They can re-push it. They've got the players alive that they want with the push. They're going to give that cap to PremTech. They're already walking in, 85%. Big jump in from Hildreth onto that right-hand side. Rotates around through to Sewer. And their picks coming in from Fromelo and Grangerbob, but that's going to really help with their push.
Yeah. Fromelo's in a great spot. Oh, he sees the medic. He sees the medic. He wants it. And he gets it! Headshot onto Nursey. Didn't even have to, but he did it anyway. And a headshot onto Kreshnik, just for good measure. Nothing is more satisfying than killing a medic and killing the people that flee because you killed their medic. Feels good, man.
Well, Highpander just must be rubbing their hands together right now. They got that midpoint on the back of Fromelo, just going ham and just sniping everything. This midpoint is gonna get capped, and Spray still has his 100% Uber. Nursey nowhere near to it. They're coming in through this PC area, taking a lot of spam, but they are really going to get right into this second point. Uber's getting 2k there. Steve gets shot from Polar, and this is not looking good. Husky gets dropped, and it's only Hildreth in on this Uber. And they're trapped in here, and surely someone is going to... Yep, Spray gets taken down by Atomic. Uber's and Atomic, that flank working together very well. And that is an entire wipe coming onto Highpander. That just...
Okay,
that just went from looking so positive to all kinds of wrong.
Yeah, let's just see how PremTech decides to deal with this. I mean, they're already up 2 points this time around, so they can definitely afford to just park the bus and just kind of wait for the time to go out. Yeah,
we've just ticked under 13 minutes now, so less than half to go of this map, and the pressure really is on Highpander now. I mean, that was a fair Uber, really. You know, Steve got headshot by Polar. Husky then got left behind and got taken out by the Heavy, and the only person left alive in the Uber was Hildreth, and even on his own he couldn't do all of that work. A huge advantage for Nurse. He's 100%, Spray only at 40, and they're probably going to walk in now. Best thing Highpander can hope for is that they force this Uber and actually make them use the Uber trying to take second.
Yeah. So, let's see what they're doing here. Like, what can Highpander do? Like, I can't really pinpoint what it is that they're doing wrong, other than the time that whenever they're pushing, they seem to be losing a lot of key players as they're attacking, like headshots, sticky traps, backstabs.
I think the key is that they need their key players in with the Uber, and no disrespect to Husky, but Highpander have never really played around the Heavy much. It's always kind of Hildreth getting most of the Ubers with Steve coming in with them and doing so much work, and if you're not having those two players in on the Uber, then... You know, if Steve dies just before the Uber's going to fail, and then Tracker, there you go, takes down Husky. Fromelo does get the return kill onto the sniper, but you know it's too late now. Highpander, they're walking in. They need to push. You know, PremTech is saying we don't need to push. We're 2-0 up. White gets taken down by Kizakala, but that's a good pick. And it is Quick Fix come out onto PremTech, and it is forced. But again, they still have the ground. They still have the point. But Highpander have got the high ground, and they're walking in. These long spawns coming back. Might is still not up for another 5 seconds. And PremTech, they're going to have an advantage because they're running the quick fix, but Highpander need to get some momentum. They need to keep moving before they can stall them, because at the moment all PremTech are doing are playing for time.
Yeah, they can definitely afford to do that. Even bring out level 3 if they want to do that. Oh, well, Zoob did make Nursey nervous, taking about under half health. that rocket. Running the quick fix of all things. Let's see. Oh, they lost Krishnik to Husky. And now they quick fix scout. This is actually a pretty darn scary combo here. Atomic seems to be having issues hitting the stationary target there. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say for Mello, like, just his existence was putting people off walking in there, and actually, him just standing there has allowed Sprayer to stay alive, and he's got his 100% Uber now, and this can allow. Look, Medic's all in. This Nursey does not want to be here. Zoob is on him, lands the rocket. The Uber comes out. Nursey is so weak, 17 HP. Can Kisakala get the last hit on him? No, he can't. Lex takes him down, and Highpander have retained the midpoint, but they haven't killed the medic. And then Polar manages the headshot for Mello. And then we've kind of reset back to this point now where Nursey has this advantage on the quick fix. Big jump in! Takes the medic with him!
Yeah, there's a very ballsy strategy here. Seems to be working for them,
but it worked.
Yeah. I love seeing this. Kind of just like jumping back and forth. You can definitely do that. It takes a lot of coordination to do so. Oh, this is not good for Highpander. Oh, they lost Husky. This is bad. Excellent news for PremTech though. They're doing great.
Yeah, I mean they have got an Uber disadvantage at the moment, so they're going to try and get aggressive, but they've got to be careful. Players are down, but the players of Steve,
what?
Hildreth are up.
Just got launched over the fence there, and he missed the air shot because of the fence. That's pretty funny. But yeah, full Uber for Sprayer. Are they going to go with the lone Uber user Hildreth? Oh, Hildreth's in a position to get some good spam done right now, but he is low on clip. Here we go.
Oh, that's sticky. Just takes Sprayer down to 30 HP, and he's going to force the U-burn very early. And this quick fix, headshot from Framello, takes down Mito. That's exactly what they needed. And Kresnik surely will go down here, gets picked off by Framello as well. Grenchbop gets a backstab onto Tracker, and this is the momentum that Highpander need. They need to start walking forward. 4 players down for PremTech, but then they're just losing it. Uber gets a 2k, takes down Sprayer, then finishes off Hildreth running the shotgun. Ubers is doing so much work for PremTech at the moment. This combo of Atomic and Ubers is really carrying at the moment. Everyone else gets cleaned up, and Highpander don't even cap the midpoint.
Yeah, Lex also once again just completely saved Nursey once again with the superior air blasting skills there. Really shutting down Zoob, so maybe they should focus the Pyro. Maybe he's like the last air blaster, the secret.
The problem is, with PremTech running the quick fix, you can't air blast a quick fix Uber.
Yeah.
So whether or not that was the intentional, it kind of removes Steve from the game. And talking about removing him from the game, Ubers gets another kill onto him, and Maito wins the demo battle, piping Hildreth, and there's not many players left alive. Kritzkrieg is being run by Sprayer. He's at 50%, but the quick fix is going to be used already. Husky takes down Maito. But then everyone else just collapses in on the point, and that's 3-0 to PremTech. Oh, GPS, 7 minutes and 30 seconds left on the point. It's going to have to be very, very quick rounds if Highpander are going to get anything from this game.
Yeah, they need to step it up. Let's take a look at the scores here. Yeah, they seem to be favoring PremTech. Look at this, Tracker is at the bottom, so is Mint. And Lex, look at this, top fragging next to his medic. I told you he was doing a lot of work.
Points don't mean frags, GPS. Points don't mean frags.
Is things you've done successfully. Alright.
Coming into the 4th mid-fight here, Framello gets a big headshot onto Maito, and Ubers is jumping in. He is the key man at the moment. Frag's coming in the favour, and Steve is just focusing him, and combines in with the rest of his team to take down Ubers. This is very much in the advantage of Highpander at the moment. They have got the Uber ready.
They had a great engagement there. They kept the medic alive, full Uber. They have Kritzkrieg. They got to use it, but they also got to cap.
They're not even capping the point. They're just waiting for someone to come in behind.
Yeah, Zoom's going to do that. And he's going to be joining up, but then...
Exactly. They don't have time to just sit on the point and cap. The crits is used. Takes down Kresnik, which is a big enough pick. But no one else is going to go down to this.
The crit sticky trap. Oh, he gets Lex. That's a key pick. Now they can actually move in, because I do think the Pyro being down allows them a lot more mobility.
Ubers gets a 3k, takes down Hildreth, Zoo, takes down Sprayer, took down Husky, takes down Kisakala. How many kills is that in a row? Must be about 5. Got a couple of assists as well with Atomic cleaning up. That is another wipe.
5, 6, 7 kills. 7 kills for Ubers.
Insane play from Ubers. His stats must be absolutely amazing at the moment. He's doing so much work. I questioned the loss of Shadowburn as being to detriment of PremTech, but Atomic and Uber's coming in on that flank are just doing so much for PremTech at the moment. Husky is going to get out heavy here, surely. No, he doesn't. Takes down Krisnik. Does get finished off by Lex, but wins that heavy battle, even without the heals. But Steve is down as well, and this is just, it's stalling for time from PremTech.
Yeah.
Highpander need 3 rounds, remember, otherwise the map goes to PremTech, and they'll take the 3 points. Spray gets piped! Oh, Spray gets piped by Maito, goes down, Hill just gets finished off. This could not even, this could just be totally out of their hands soon, GPS. I mean, 2 players up, PremTech are just rolling.
On top of that, Nursey just got an Uber saw off of Steve. So, I mean, not only did they use the Uber, but they now have a 25+% advantage here, and Sprayer hasn't even spawned yet, so they can just hang back, park the bus. They don't even need to attack, but I think they will, just to keep the pressure on, to make sure that no miraculous comeback comes out of Highpander.
Yeah, I mean, 20 seconds on the spawn time for Kisakala and the Union. It just makes things very difficult. I think logistically it's out of the hands of Highpander at the moment. Polar getting the kill onto Steve, and then the Uber onto Atomic, rushing in, trying to take down Spray. Does take down Spray with the pipes. Maito eventually. Lots of kills down now, and wow, the backstabs coming in, the headshots raining in. You can hear that crit coming off over and over from Tracker on a 6k. 3 players left alive on each team. Kisakala gets Ubersword by Nursey, but in the end gets taken down, and the only person left alive is Ubers.
It's Ubers versus the last Air Blaster, Steve. Let's see here. He's not even going to engage.
No, Steve knows he just needs to get on that point and do something, but less than 4 minutes to go.
An epic soldier versus Pyro, but they neither engage each other, so I was kind of disappointed. But yeah, let's see here. 3 minutes left on the clock. I don't think it's humanly possible for Highpander to get the points they need to get it.
They're running the quick fix, and Sprayer is just jumping in around. Every upper gets taken down. Oh dear. I was going to say, I mean, using quick fix, Hildreth just jumping in could allow them to get the... Oh wow, Uber's just jumping in and then shotguns down Husky. He's running the shotgun, and he was down to 7 HP and was still fighting. Hildreth gets finished off by Steve there, but it's only Steve and Hildreth alive. Atomic takes down Steve. Surely gonna... Oh no, Hildreth has the pipes. Not even using the lock and load, using the pipes. Finished off by Polar, who is dominating him, but at this point I do think it is out of reach for Highpander now. I do think this map is going to go to PremTech regardless of the score. Yeah. And that means pretty much points are going to be shared between these 2 teams.
Yeah, so that's been unusual. Highpander taking the King of the Hill map, and then PremTech just a complete shutout on 5 CP process here. And I do think they owe a lot to Lex, because he did a lot of shutdown. Like, you might not have been seeing it as much, but you can look at his score: 3 dominations, 69 points. Being a sexy Pyro. So yeah.
I know how much you love points, GPS. I'm just going to point out that the person who is bottom on PremTech, which is Tracker with 57 points, has more points than the 56 points on Framello at the moment, who is the top. So I mean, I think all round
red team.
Yeah, I mean the all-round performance from PremTech. I mean, I think it's deserved across these 2 matches.
They play each other very well. Like, I mean, they play in a way that they make each other better, and they just got each other's 6 backs.
GGs are coming out now. Maito's the first one, and everyone just saying GG. It's no longer possible for Highpander to... I mean, it's possible for them to cap. It's possible for them to be under the board with about 1:30 to go, but they need 3 to even bring it to a golden cap. That does mean that PremTech are going to win this. So points are shared. I think Highpander just looked indestructible on warm tick. PremTech did really well to get a couple of rounds in and look, being within reaching distance of taking a win. But I do think Highpander deserved it. But this map, Highpander just a couple of failed pushes into last. Maybe if one of those Ubers had been successful, who knows? Could have been a different story. But PremTech have just played it wisely. They've played the slow game. They've slowed the game down a bit when they were in the lead, and yeah, it's going to be a tight game.
Yeah, definitely. So I just gotta say, we know it's gonna be in favor of. Well, it's gonna be tied. How does that work? Both
Basically, with the betting, I have no idea. It's 3-3. It's a tied game. I assume everyone gets their items back, seeing as no one actually won.
No, I'm not talking about the bet. I'm talking about the points in the league.
Yeah, 3-3, 3-3.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
Each team
3-3.
gets 3 points. Which,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I think if you said to both leaders, "Would you accept 3 points?" After today's match, they would have taken it. I mean, you know, Hildreth has said many times about how PremTech look a very solid team. He knows how good they are, and likewise PremTech know how good Highpander are. Both of these teams expected to be in the playoffs or thereabouts. So to take 3 points off one of your closest rivals, I think they'll be happy. And you know what, Highpander I think will be the happiest because they've taken 4 points off Chess Club, 3 points off of PremTech, which were 1 and 2 last season. And they can look forward, theoretically, to the easier games throughout the rest of the season, knowing that they picked up 7 points out of a possible 12 from these guys. Whereas, PremTech, they're going to be happy with the 3 points. Still have to play Chess Club, so that'll be a big game for them. But you know what? I think playoffs are going to be tight. There's only 3 teams that go into playoffs. And you've got the likes of these two, add in Chess Club as well, the champions, add in Fair Enough, who are, storming away at the moment with 2 huge wins. They're at 11 points already after 2 games. I'm being asked, do we need interviews? I wouldn't mind having a word with a couple of them, actually.
Yeah, sure, go for it. I got the stats open and everything, so bring them in.
Saying to Hildreth, come in. John tells me people are coming. I'm just looking at the logs quickly before people arrive. Guessing who's top fragging. It was Ubers.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going to even let you guess. I was right. GPS, I was right.
You were right. Man,
I was right.
Lex in the top 3.
So much work. Lex in the top 3. Yeah, you were right as well. He did 29 frags. 29 to 8. KED of 5.6. That is pretty insane. Pretty insane stats for a Pyro. But Ubers and Atomic, the top 2 there. 33 frags for Ubers, 31 on Atomic. That flank was just raining terror down on Highpander. Framello in 4th place with 28. 1 ahead of Tracker, so, out-fragging Tracker in both maps. But, you have to come down quite far to see Husky down there with 25. It's the next highest for Highpander. But yeah, I mean, we got Hildreth in here at the moment. I think we're just waiting for other people to join. Hildreth, while we're waiting for more people to join, what's your initial reaction to that game?
It was 3-3 we'll take it, I can say. Pretty disappointed about the last map though, but we expected to lose Warm Tick and win Process, so when we
It's
won,
kind of the opposite from what you expected.
when we won Warm Tick, we were kind of had the mindset of because this is gonna win this easily. I guess that was the problem. But PremTech have improved their even though they don't have Shadowburn, they've still got 2 good players on the flank that work together really well. And the Rubers were much better than ours on Process.
Yeah, I mean... Maite's now joined us. Welcome, Maite.
Hello.
Just, Hildreth, I mean, I was saying to GPS just now that you would have been satisfied before the game with 3 points. Would you agree with that, or are you disappointed you didn't take more?
Well, disappointed we didn't get 6-0, because then it means it's out of our hands. Because if PremTech beat Chess Club 6-0, then we're gonna see them come first in the season. But it's a long way to go. There's still teams like Fair Enough and Stacked. I don't think I've mentioned the other 3. It's highly unlikely any of the top 3 are going to drop points to them. Highly unlikely.
Where do you think things went wrong on Process? I mean, at the start of Warm Tick, you guys just looked irresistible. I mean, there was just the coordination coming in from everybody. Zoob and Steve and Kisakala, they were all coming in at the right times. It just seemed to be pixel perfect. Everything was timed down to the second. And you kind of let them in a bit with, a couple of bad engagements. But, mid-fights, things worked just insanely well. It's like you guys had worked really well on it. What happened on Process?
Well, we started off not well, kind of. We ended up on the last, but we're normally quite calm, even if we are on last. We were a bit unlucky with a timeout which allowed them to push in. When I rejoined the server, I had no idea what the situation was, and I came in and I saw Maitu sticking our spawn, and I was like, oh, this is bad. I didn't think it was that bad, the situation. So we were a bit unlucky in that first round, but then after that we didn't recover really. We just couldn't really get anything going. We had one opportunity to get back in the game and we messed the pushes up on the last, which was kind of my fault because I didn't do things properly.
After like the first 2 games, like if at the start of the season you'd been told that you were going to be playing Chess Club and then you would have been playing PremTech, who, you know, number 1 and number 2 from last season, and someone had said to you, look, you'd pick 7 points up, would you be satisfied with that? Do you think you guys can work with that like rest of the season?
I prefer 12 points.
Of course.
The 7's what we got. 7's what we got to work with.
Maito, we've got Maito and Polo here. Welcome to the Mumble guys. Maito, how pleased are you with that, or are you disappointed from that result?
A bit disappointed, of course. We could have got that one tick, but I guess it was just stress. People were nervous at the start and it didn't work out at all. We gave like straight 2 rounds for them, and then in process things started going well. But yeah, I think we could have got 12 as well, but no.
There was kind of like a mini comeback for you guys on Warm Tick. Like you were 2-0 down, and you know you looked like you were struggling to capture the point at all in the first 2 rounds, and then suddenly you guys took 2 rounds and you were pretty close to taking the third. Did you kind of, like Hildreth said, he expected to do better on process and you guys to win Warm Tick? Did you expect to do better on Warm Tick, or you know, what were your expectations from the game?
Well, we don't have any for Warm Tick because it's a totally new map for us and we haven't played it that much, and like 1 or 2 times with the stable roster. But for process, we expect this and the result was fine. But maybe next time Dog Boys will do a bit better in process. I thought they would do better then. It was tough last season in the playoffs, and now it was like, I don't know what was going on.
Polar, you went pretty huge on Warm Tick. You went 32 frags, which was the 4th highest in the server. How did you feel about Warm Tick? How did you feel like that game went for you? Do you think you could have grasped it at the last round there?
Yeah, felt like the entire team could have done a little bit better in all aspects. But I think the main thing was that we were so uncoordinated when we were supposed to push in. And yeah, I mean, we had some problems with Maito not being next to the combo when we pushed, and where he should have been and where he shouldn't have been. So there's that. And to be honest, when I just went in for frags, they were sort of like, they were just there. So I just seized the opportunity to get them. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think we could have done much better on Warm Tick, to be honest. Our scrims haven't been that good.
Coming back to Maito quickly, like you guys had, how many mercs was it? I think it was 2, or, well, you know, other than your normal lineup, you had Tracker playing instead of Saini, you had Lex coming in instead of Ascendery, and you had Mint coming in instead of Cobbs. Like, do you feel kind of satisfied that you've managed to pick up some points despite having, you know, mercs coming in, maybe not used to your normal style of play?
Yeah, of course, because it's already like with 2 mechs must be much harder. If we had Cobbs and Ascendery, I bet the outcome would have been even better, but the mechs were fun.
We didn't have our main heavy, so...
I was going to say to you, Hildreth, I was going to come back and say, you know, Husky, I did point him out as, you know, he's a player playing in high. I've played against him, and he looks a very promising heavy for the future. Why did you guys pick him up to play in this game instead of perhaps somebody else who's played in Prem before? And how do you think he played today?
Just because I just like to just play with particular people, and I could just pull a PremTech for last season and get the best heavy in the league to Merc. But I just prefer to go with Husky because he's quite exciting talent. He's got quite a bit to learn, but we did miss Polk today because our combo was a bit out of sorts, kind of. So it was okay. Can't complain too much. Although Lex did a great job for them, I have to say, and Mint, both of them played really well. And I think Husky did okay, but it just didn't feel like I had a good game today, personally. And when I play with Polk, I normally play pretty well with him. Because I know his game inside out.
Yeah, you get used to playing with people in your combo. Last question from me, Polar or Maito, either of you can like chip in. On process, Ubers and Atomic just went huge. Ubers and both of them top fragging 33 and 31, higher than anyone else on the team. How is it playing with them on the flank instead of having someone like Shadowburn who used to kind of play a lot closer to the combo, pick up a lot of heals, and use the conch for pushes? Is it like a different style, and is this working better out for you guys?
I feel like nowadays it's harder in COD maps especially, and now in process they've been fucking amazing, just working, and I'm glad that we picked them up. But I bet that on some maps Shadowburn and Suso would do more, but these guys were like kings of 5 CP today at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that ever since we got Ubers and Atomic, we've had to like rework our flank, and it hasn't been easy for us because, you know, we've been so used to CeeJaey and Yuso and Shadowburn that we sort of just like had our framework just ready and there to go. But I think it's been an improvement so far. I'm not saying they're better, but you know, I just think that good things are coming if we just like practice more with them and scrim more. So far, it's looking good.
It's looking very good indeed. Thank you very much, guys, for coming in and talking to us, and congratulations on picking up the 3 points each. And good luck for the rest of the season. I think this playoff race, I think, is going to be tighter than last season's, tighter than we've seen before. But well done and good luck, and hopefully we'll see you guys playing. Hopefully I'll cast another one of your games in the future. GPS, do you have anything to add before closing us off?
No, just very well played to both teams. Looking forward to seeing more of the season. I'm excited. I think we're going to be having some of the best Highlander action we'll ever see. So thank you guys for coming in and playing and showing us a good game, I guess. So yeah, this has been Blackout Gaming TV with Miss CeeJaey and our lovely players who decided to come in for the interview. Hildreth, pleasure as always. Maito and Polar, shout out to you. And we will see you later in the season. Goodbye.